School. We got a great show for you this week. Ms. Hollenbach is here. But first, we're going to see what's going on this week. Let's see what's going on at the school. Hey, elementary reading with the principal was moved to Mondays at 12:30. And the next one is March 27th. Remember, there is none on March 20th. I know, everyone was excited for the 3:20 reading, but it's now only 3:27. That's the next one. But then they'll continue on, I assume, after that. So we'll make up for losing one of them. Don't worry. The middle school parent and teacher conferences are going on next week. That's March 14th and 15th. This is an opportunity for you to talk with your teachers and to ensure that your child is meeting his or her academic goals. You want to hit those goals. If you didn't already register, contact your students' teachers right away, and maybe they can squeeze you in somewhere. Maybe they can give you like 5 minutes here or there, or maybe an hour. Maybe an hour or two, you know. Maybe our teachers, I can't promise you whether they'll give you 5 minutes or an hour. I just know they're going to want to talk to you because your kid needs some help. I need help. I'm the one who needs help, not any kids. Kids are fine. Pittsburgh prom is at the Station Square this year. This is the Western prom. It's May 13th. Philadelphia Freedom 2017 prom. It's on May 20th. It's only open to current juniors and seniors because space. Register at PALCS. PALCS School. Hey, let's take some of your questions this way. Nicholas in 5th grade asks, Dear Mr. Osborne, can you flip a bottle? Reed in 8th grade asks, what's your favorite song and why do you like it? My favorite song is, it's called The Rainbow Connection. It's by Kermit the Frog. And my favorite part about it is that it starts with the question, why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Caitlin in 3rd grade asks, Dear Mr. Osborne, why do you guys at the portal use the cubes so much? Caitlin, if you had this many cubes in your house, wouldn't you use them? I mean, they're just so dang fun. Woo-hoo. 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 And Madison in 5th grade asks, how did you remember all of the Doctor Who's in the holiday special? Well, Madison, obviously you're not paying close enough attention because it's very simple. Hartnell, Troughton, Pertwee, Baker, Davison, Baker, McCoy, McGann, Hurt, Eccleston. I paused there because of between the old series and the new series. Tennant, Smith, and Capaldi. How hard is that? Come on, study up. There'll be a quiz later. My guest this week, please welcome Ms. Hollenbach. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'd shake your hand, but you have a whole bunch of stuff in
I
you.
do.
And it seems to be Doctor Who related.
It is, yes. I have K9, a Dalek, and a TARDIS with working doors.
Oh, wow. And they open out,
Yeah.
which is appropriate. I feel like this is, I need to just sort of, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Anyway, it's nice to have you here on the show. But how long have you been here at PALCS, by the way?
I have been here since September. This is my first year at PALCS. So
First year.
First year.
Very first. So okay. So this is new to you.
Yes.
How are you liking it so far?
I like it. I like it very much.
Yeah.
I like the environment, and I like all my coworkers, and I love my students, and
That's all the elements of the puzzle.
yeah.
Okay,
That's all
that
you
works
really
out
need.
pretty good. What do you teach?
I teach high school science is really what I say, but mainly my courses are biology, and I teach anatomy and physiology as well.
Anatomy and physiology. Do they refer to that as A&P? Because I figured that's an easier way to say it.
Yeah, they do, but then I sometimes I say AP, and there's AP Bio, so
Yeah, right. That's.
I want to make sure that
Is there an AP?
I don't know.
No.
That would be way too confusing.
Okay, because some people out there would call it an app also. That's just wrong.
Oh yeah.
So what kind of stuff do you do in those classes? I mean, it's cyber, so you're doing things science related. How do you get the kids sort of interacting and stuff?
Really, science is my favorite topic. I'm a biology teacher, but I love all sciences, and I really think science should be done and experienced. So my big thing are experiments and labs. I try every week to do a different lab, and some of them the students can do at home. Some of them they kind of watch me do some really silly things, like I run around and I do some dissections and I have some creepy crawly things.
I saw you with a brain at one point. We
Yes,
showed that.
you did. You did show up right after the brain dissection. You should have come back about a couple weeks later. I had a heart dissection.
Oh.
And in 2 weeks, I'm going to have a pig dissection.
That sounds fascinating. Any particularly interesting experiments or things that you've done, activities? I saw one, I thought, where you were bleeding.
Yes, yeah, sometimes that happens.
That was intentional or no?
Yeah, it was. So me and Miss King and Miss Tope in the biology department, I got them to bleed with me, and we did a blood typing lab where I found out that I'm O positive.
I like to have positive people on this.
I know, yes.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Miss Tope, like a true teacher, is an A+. She was A positive.
Very nice. So I saw one about bugs too. Didn't you have like
Yes,
bugs?
yeah. I did an experiment with pill bugs where we stared at pill bugs for like 20 minutes and watched their behavior to learn about what they did and didn't like.
What did they do? Did they go to parties on the weekends or?
They got a little wild.
Yeah.
They started in one section and then moved to another section. It was really quite thrilling to sort of watch them move around.
Cool. See, it says just blood type pill bugs. I thought you were getting the pill bugs blood type.
That requires really tiny needles and trying to get them to stay still and trying to pick a little pill bug finger is.
That's why the pill bug surgery center is so difficult to get into as a doctor. I made that up. That's not a real thing. We have 3 questions. What's one bucket list item you have?
A bucket list item that I really want to do is go skydiving. There's just that little bit of thrill and threat of death there that I like that balance.
Okay. Well, we have a surprise for you because we're going No, we're not. It wasn't in the budget. I'm sorry. We were going to do that, but it's been a popular answer. But we're going to have to get everybody back and go skydiving together. Favorite author?
Favorite author, Sam Keen. He's a science author where he wrote a story about the tale of the dueling neurosurgeons or the tale of the disappearing spoon. And he takes chemistry and biology and tells some really funny stories about them and kind of relates that.
Nonfiction or fiction or?
Nonfiction, all completely factual.
Wow.
So in like the tale of the dueling neurosurgeons, he tells the story about Phineas Gage, who had a railrod tie go through his head.
Wow.
And live.
Wow.
So.
Wow. I would assume that was a while ago because we don't really do much with those anymore.
Yeah, there's not many railroad builders anymore.
No. And how do you spell that? Keen, K-E-A-N. A-N-E. I'll look that up. That's interesting. What's something your students would be surprised to learn about you?
I think students would probably be surprised to learn that I drive a really tiny car. I drive a little smart car, probably about as big as your desk.
Oh, okay. And you have a unique license plate.
I do. TRDIS 42.
And that, of course, is a reference to the science fiction show TRDIS CIS New York. No, it's a Doctor Who reference.
It is.
So are you a fan? Are you a fan of the show?
A little bit, yes.
A little bit?
Yeah.
A little bit?
A little bit.
So how do you think you'd fare in a Doctor Who trivia contest?
Well, you've got more figurines than me, and you seem to have a leg up on me, but I think I could be pretty competitive. I have a car.
That's true. You've got the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not as much of a commitment as a car.
No.
So let's try. Let's see how we do. All right. So they've traveled through the time vortex from that table to this table.
Okay.
And I'm told our producer is going to explain, Mr. Good's going to explain the quiz, because I don't know what's in this quiz. I have no idea. I don't even know what the rules are.
All right, this is a Doctor Who quiz.
I knew that.
Once the question is read, you can buzz in. If you get the answer right, you get 1 point. If you get the answer wrong, you lose 1 point.
So don't answer if we're not sure.
Whoever wins gets the satisfaction of knowing that you beat the other in a Doctor Who trivia quiz.
Okay.
Here we go. Question number 1. Gallifrey is the planet of the... Okay.
Time Lords?
Yes. Appalachia is a planet where the Doctor almost catches a disease called Rory, Chin 7, or Cospendexus.
I'm going to go with Chen 7.
Chin 7 is correct.
Rory is a companion who sometimes felt like a disease, but normally he was a good guy.
Question number 3. True or false, the 1965 episode Mission to the Unknown doesn't feature the Doctor, the TARDIS, or any of his companions.
True. It's the Daleks and a bunch of other bad guys. I haven't seen it.
The Daleks come from a planet called
Skaro.
I was thinking Sono.
remember what it was. Question 5. Where did Rose die? Earth, another dimension. Rose didn't die.
C, but B is a valid option.
I would say that's true.
Yeah. What constellation was Gallifrey part of?
Are you going to say all those?
Not Cetus.
It's Casterbarus, because the other two you made up.
I didn't actually make them.
They're actual constellations? Vulpecula?
Well,
The fox.
Oh.
true or false, the Weeping Angels are played by actors in costumes that make them appear to be statues.
False.
That one is true. Project Indigo was Unit's first experimental teleportation device. Whose technology was it based on?
You could read those.
Sontaran, Time Lord, or Dalek?
Oh, I forgot to reset. Sontar.
Planet Rebos is believed to have a large quantity of blank, the rarest and most valuable mineral in the galaxy. Sorry about this one.
Oh no. I know the silly name they gave it, but there was something else. I'm gonna make myself look like a real nerd here, and I'm just gonna say Scringestone.
Actually, I don't know.
What's the real name?
Jethric.
Jethric. It's Jethric.
Who is the cyber controller? Marshall Tavares, John Lumick, Richard Mace?
I think I know the answer you're looking for. And it's John Lumick.
So that should be the...
Okay, so it's 5-1 right now, but the last question is worth 5 points. So it's anybody's game still.
All right, here we go. Last question. Question 11. Which creature's home planet is Roxo Alphatorius?
Do you know this one?
I feel like I do, and I don't. Oh. I can picture it. I can't picture the name.
It's the Slovene. Is that what you're looking for? Yes.
Yeah, the big fat suits.
Yes,
and
yes.
all that was in my head was the Sontarans, and I'm like, it's an S, and they're big and fat.
It's the big green baby-faced
Yeah.
gassy aliens. Yeah.
They have to zip themselves up.
Well, that was pretty good. You got a couple of those there. Too. It's all right. It's all right. Thanks for coming
I had a
on.
little bit of, brain blank.
That's
but,
okay. It's okay. You're probably more familiar with real science.
Yeah.
Whereas I know fake science, pretty much. Hashtag fake science. Thanks for watching the show today, folks. We hope to see you again next week. And like us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. And hey, watch some Doctor Who. Maybe we'll have another trivia next week. No, we won't. We'll have something else. Something entirely different. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Yeah, so these are like little figurines that I make because I'm kind of obsessed with them. I have a whole variety of them in my
That's
cube.
really cool.
but
See, I just purchased these. I didn't
yeah.
actually.
So this is the Cyberman hand I have not put together, and they are little metal sheets
Whoa.
that you pop out, and they have like little tabs, and you kind of put them all together.
They're not even glued. It's just tabs.
Yep, it's all just little tabs. So little tabs fit into each other, and you bend them all out.
That's really cool. Let's just.
And that's how you made those other ones.
Yep.
too.
Wow.
No.